Jamil Maurice Demons, known professionally as YNW Melly or Melvin, was born May 1st, 1999, in a little spot just over 100 miles outside of Miami called Guilford, Florida. He was raised by his single mother, Jamie Demons King, and like so many other youths in Guilford, Florida, he didn't know who his father was. But a local rapper by the name of Dante the Gift Taylor said that he believed he was the father of YNW Melly. Demons King, YNW Melly's mother, was 14 years old when she became pregnant with him, giving birth to him in the 9th grade. Later, moving to a poorer part of Guilford, his mother struggled to pay for housing and basic necessities. Demons' younger brother, YNW Slime, is also a rapper. It was said that Demons joined the Bloods gang at age 13. He started posting his songs on SoundCloud when he was just 15 years of age. But in late 2015, Demons was arrested for shooting at a group of students near Vero Beach High School. He was subsequently convicted of aggravated battery and discharging a firearm in a public place, and 2 counts of aggravated assault, for which he served several months in prison. In 2017, Demons was arrested for violating probation and spent several months in jail before being released in 2018. Demons was also arrested on June 30th, 2018 in Fort Myers, Florida for possession of marijuana, possession of a weapon or ammunition by a convicted felon, and drug paraphernalia. And in 2019, Demons was charged with possession of marijuana, which was his least worries, and double homicide, in which the state of Florida is seeking the death penalty. And for YNW Melly, it's really bad because the laws have changed, and they only need 8 people to be in agreement with the death penalty, and they will be sitting YNW Melly in the chair or be introducing him to that needle. Now again, Demons was arrested on January 3rd, 2019 in Fort Myers for possession of marijuana. And then the authorities doubled back on February 12th, 2019 and picked Demons up and accused him of 2 counts of premeditated murder in connection with the October 2018 shooting deaths in Fort Lauderdale, Florida of his 2 close friends, rappers YNW Sack Chaser and YNW Juvie. Authorities purport that Demons conspired with fellow YNW rapper Courtroom Malik Henry, also known as YNW Portland, to stage the double murder of Anthony Williams, a.k.a. YNW Sack Chaser, and Christopher Thomas Jr., a.k.a. YNW Juvie, and make it appear as if they were fatally injured in a drive-by shooting. Henry allegedly drove the victims to the hospital, where they later succumbed to their wounds. Demons turned himself in on February 13, 2019. He announced it over his Instagram, and to make matters worse, on February 22, 2019, it was reported that Demons and Henry were suspects in the fatal 2017 shooting of an off-duty Indian River County Sheriff Department deputy by the name of Gary Chambliss in Guilford.
Start with some breaking news we've been following all morning long, an update as well. Late last night, a 27-year veteran of the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, a beloved deputy, was shot and killed. Gary Chambliss from 28th Avenue in Gifford with new information.
The Indian River County Sheriff's Office has just filed charges in the case against this man, 21-year-old Mikhail Chambliss, shown here in his mugshot. Chambliss was arrested at 4 o'clock this morning, and he's charged with felony discharge of a firearm from a vehicle in the shooting of Deputy Gary Chambliss. Family out here says they are related, but how is unclear. Many here are saying that the 2 men are cousins. Now, this is Deputy Gary Chambliss, a 27-year veteran of the department and just 2.5 years shy of his retirement. He was a corrections deputy and his nickname was Kool-Aid. Investigators say it was around 9:30 last night when a suspect or suspects opened fire and shot Deputy Chambliss in the chest. He was rushed to Indian River County Medical Center where he later died. Now, investigators say the suspects were last seen in a black Chevy Camaro leaving Gifford.
YNW Melly's trial was set, but due to the outbreak of the pandemic, the trial was delayed for a number of years. On July 6, 2022, it was announced that Demmons would no longer face capital punishment if convicted. However, on November 9, 2022, the decision was overruled by an appellate judge, once again making YNW Melly eligible for capital punishment if sentenced. Following the eligibility, Melly's defense team got on the ball and attempted to get this thrown out with an appeal to the Supreme Court of Florida. However, this attempt was unsuccessful. So the YNW Melly trial started in early June. And from the way YNW Melly was smiling and laughing, you would think he was fighting a simple misdemeanor case. But that's not the case at all. He's actually fighting for his life. And if he's convicted, they're trying to give him the needle or the electric chair.
Yeah, it's a moment that's making many cringe. Melly blowing a kiss in court.
He did it a couple times.
Yeah.
So he was doing it a couple times. That wasn't his first time.
Yeah.
Jamel Demmons, known as YNW Melly or Melly, has been seen smiling and laughing in court, but it was this moment that is now being shared online.
Really?
He appears to be praying and then blows a kiss, the mother of one of the victims calling it disrespectful.
And walked out because I don't, what you praying for? Because you sitting over there like you don't got no remorse. Like every time I walk in, you smiling. You know, this ain't the time for that. This case is sad. This is serious.
Leandra Phillips' son, Christopher Phillips, known as YNW Juvie, and Anthony Williams, known as YNW Sack Chaser, were both shot and killed while in an SUV with Melly and Cortland Henry back in October of 2018. The victims' families say all four were close, and before the murder charges, Melly was considered a best friend.
This somebody that we knew, this somebody that we loved, this somebody that we trusted. Like, we watched him grow up, literally. So this is like a sad case. It's a tragic, and we just praying for justice.
And today we heard testimony on ballistics, but with no murder weapon, the prosecution's going to focus on other evidence in order to get a conviction. The trial continues.
And now Juvie's dad has some choice words for YNW Melly, Lil Boosie, and the rest of his supporters.
Still sharing this around old Melly, even that chat going up, free Melly, free Melly, free Melly, free Melly. Man, everybody that's saying free Melly, that's to you and your mama and your daddy and everybody that look like you. And it's me, I said, y'all man. Boosie down there support Melly. He floss for that. But you know, he don't even know that Melly. Nigga talks, oh, I want Melly free, cause that bought me some snacks and magazines at a magazine. Snacks and magazines at the airport. What? Man, why you didn't go to Marlo Mike trial, nigga? You this trial. Marlo Mike in that fight for his life, nigga. You got that man stunned up the road, doing all that goddamn time, but you in there for Melly. And got them niggas in Louisiana fighting they goddamn Baton Rouge fighting their life. You got your proud fucked up, nigga. Go back to your hometowns, scary ass nigga.
But everyone doesn't feel that way about YNW Melly. And you have a lot of his fans who want to see the YNW superstar from South Florida freed.
Ain't get to hug my mama, couldn't even give her no kisses. Can't even post on my Instagram, could he pussy nigga be snitching? Everybody acting suspicious, might probably say that I'm tripping. When I'm all alone in my jail cell, I tend to get in my feelings. And all I smoke is that loud, don't pass me no nigga, and I'ma smoke that's the only thing that gon' heal it. I don't understand you women who go around pretending as if they really fuck with me. So I love them all from a distance. Cause the same bitch say she down the ride, be the main one who trickin'. Got my niggas with promethazine, cause every time I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Mac 11, Glocks and 9s, and all these pussy niggas hatin', trying to knock me off my grind. But I can't let them do it, I got murder on my mind.
I got murder on my... Say that shit, hold on. I got murder on my mind. Hey, I got murder on my mind. Slick. I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. Yellow tape around his body.
It's a fucking homicide. His face is on a t-shirt and his family's traumatized. I didn't even mean to shoot him, he just caught me by surprise. I reloaded my pistol, cocked it back and shot him twice. His body dropped down to the floor and he had teardrops in his eyes. He grabbed me by my hands and said he was afraid to die. I told him it's too late, my friend, it's time to say goodbye. And he died inside my arms, blood all on my shirt.
And all these pussy. Okay. I got murder on my mind.
Bitch, I got murder on my mind. 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 Bible tarantula, bitch, I'm an animal. Melly's a savage, no, he not no amateur. Baby's not entry, but fucked up on camera. Bitch, I'm a murderer. I might just kill the boy, don't wanna kill the boy. Bake him up, say he won't beef, we gon' grill the boy. I'm bleeding so red, I might dip his ass in it and spill the boy. Murder on my mind. Oh, I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind. Wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47s, Mac 11s, Glocks and 9s, and all these pussy niggas hatin', trying to knock me off my grind. But I can't let them do it, I got murder on my mind. Bitch, I got murder on my mind.
Thank you for watching Prime Crime Network, your source for urban and suburban and around the world news. Hit the subscribe, like, and the notification bell. And check us out on primecrimenetwork.com.